Hey guys, so this is my very first readathon that I'm ever doing, and I'm going to attempt vlogging it for you guys because I've seen other people do that and I really like watching those videos, and my philosophy is kind of to make videos that I enjoy watching, so we'll see how this goes. So you may have already seen that I did start an audiobook. I started reading The Bird Box, which is like kind of set in the future, and it's a thriller, so that's going to be my audio pick for the week, and I'm hoping to do maybe 1 or 2 audiobooks. We'll see how it goes. And the first physical book that I am starting to read is A Stranger in the House. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is the group read for the readathon, so I figured I would start off with this one so I could follow along in all the discussions. So I am on my lunch break right now, and that is going to be my reading hour, and I will check back in with you guys later. I am now home from work, and my Spookathon update is that I have started reading both of those books that I mentioned earlier. The Bird Box I'm really into so far. I really like the concept of it. It's really original and interesting, so I'm intrigued. And the, what's it called? There's Someone in Your House? The Stranger in Your House? I can't even remember what it's called. I think it's The Stranger in Your House. Something. Anyways, that one, it's okay. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm like a third of the way through it, and I'm like, meh. I don't know. The way people interact in it is really weird, and I'm just like, okay. And it just seems like it's giving a lot away really early, so I'm hoping it has some more surprises as we go, so we'll see what ends up happening. So I am just going to spend my evening editing some videos, so I'm currently working on a video for you guys. Don't mind my messy AF house. But I'm working on editing videos, and I'm probably going to read a bit more later, so I will update you guys then. Alright, so Spookathon day 2. It is about halfway through the day. I just got done with my lunch break at work. I didn't get as much reading done as I wanted to. I'm having a weird anxiety day, and when I have higher anxiety, reading is kind of like the farthest thing from my mind. So I didn't get as much reading done during my lunch break as I wanted to. However, I am still listening to the Bird Box audiobook, and I'm really liking it, so hopefully I'll be done with that probably tomorrow. And then I'm hoping to be done with the There's a Stranger in Your House. Is that what it's called? Hopefully today or early tomorrow. And then I will move on to other books. Okay, so today is Wednesday. It is day 3 of Spookathon. Today has continued my weird anxiety mood, so I haven't been reading as much. I have been listening to my audiobook because I listen to that a lot at work. I have a typical desk job, so I have a lot of time to listen while I work. But it is like 9 p.m. now, and I am just now getting into my book, which I am still reading, which is A Stranger in the House. I will get the title right eventually. But I have just kind of had a self-care night. I was going to do a bunch of YouTube stuff and decided I needed a break. So I took a bath with candles, and I watched the Demi Lovato Simply Complicated documentary on YouTube. And now I am going to sit and read and drink some tea and just have a nice evening in my robe and be comfy. So I hope you guys are having a good Spookathon, or had a good Spookathon, because it'll be over by the time you see this, but I will update you as I go. Alright guys, Spookathon is over! I am actually filming this on the Monday after Spookathon because if you have noticed from this vlog, I was terrible about vlogging the last couple days. Go easy on me. I don't really vlog and have never vlogged, so this is my first try. But wrap up, I finished Bird Box. I really liked it. I finished God damn it, I can never remember the name. There's a Stranger in Your House, A Stranger in the House, A Stranger in the House. I'm pretty sure that's it. I finished that one. I don't recommend. If you want something that has a similar vibe, I oddly recommend Safe Haven, and I'm not a Nicholas Sparks person, so take that for what it's worth. So for challenges, let's see, we got a spooky setting, which I think Bird Box fits because it was post-apocalyptic, dystopian-ish kind of. And then we've got spooky word in the title, which I think Stranger from Stranger in the House works. Orange on the cover I did not do. My intention was to read The Haunting of Hill House, and I did not get to that one, so no orange on the cover. And then childhood fear, I couldn't really decide if I wanted to count this or not. So I think a childhood fear of mine was definitely like The Dark, and Bird Box fits that pretty well, I think, because they can't see. You have to be blind essentially and close your eyes and have blindfolds on so you don't see whatever creatures are causing people to go crazy. So I think that counts because you're like in the dark, and when you're outside the house you have to like walk around with a blindfold on, so you're essentially blind, dark, you don't know what's out there. It's the same concept, right? And then the last challenge is to read a thriller, and both of my picks work for that. So I completed all but the orange on the cover challenge, so I think that's pretty good for only 2 books being read. But yeah, so that wraps up my whole Spookathon experience. Let me know what you ended up reading. I would love to know, and maybe add some good recommendations to my list for next October and throughout the year. I'm not opposed to reading spooky books throughout the year. So yeah, this was a fun experience. This was my very first readathon, like I said before. So I definitely want to do more of these in the future. I think I'm going to do borrow-a-thon next month in November. So let me know if you're participating in that so we can like hang out and chat about it on like Twitter or YouTube or wherever. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, and I hope you guys had a great Spookathon. I hope you had fun, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.